Hi sir, my name is Amol Ashok Nazan. Today date is 16th August 2021 and today's video topic is polymorphism. So Java having six pillars in uh, in OPS concept. So OPS concept is a importance in the Java. There are consist of the six pillars. So first one is object, second one is class, third one is inheritance, fourth one is a polymorphism, fifth one is abstraction, and sixth one is encapsulation. So today I will discuss the polymorphism. So first of all, definition of the polymorphism. So polymorphism, it is defined as the polymorphism means it is defined as the one task is completed in many forms. Poly, poly, poly and morphism is it is the combination of two Greek words, and it is the suppose it is the one task is completed in multiple ways is called as a polymorphism. Polymorphism. The real time example of polymorphism is water. Waters are many forms, such as solid, liquid, and gaseous forms. And second one is a real time example of polymorphism is shape. There are many one task of shape, and it is achieved by many ways. So uh, circular shape, triangular shape, and rectangular shape. It is the completed in task in many ways. So there are two types in achieve the polymorphism. The first one is the compile time polymorphism, and second one is the runtime polymorphism. So first one is compile time polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism, it is can achieve by the method overloading, and second one is the runtime polymorphism. So first of all, to discuss the compile time polymorphism. So what is mean by the compile time polymorphism? So compile polymorphism is achieved by the method overloading. So what is mean by the method overloading? So uh, suppose we are creating one class, suppose class A, and it inside the two method. The method name will be same, and same, and but uh, it is parameter are different. So different, so it is called as the method overloading. The some condition are required in method overloading. The first one is the class name will be same. The class name will be same, and it is the class single class, and it is inside the adding method is name is the same. And third one is the it is parameter is different, so it is called as a method overloading. So example of method overloading: suppose we have creating the class A, and it is the inside the creating the method. Suppose public void add, and it is passes parameter integer A. And second one method is the uh, second one method is the public void add, and it is passes parameter integer A and string name, name, and up and sys out the sys out the uh, sys out the double quote amol. And we have and after we'll be creating the main method, and we have creating the object in class A. Suppose class a is equal to small a small a is equal to a new a, and after we'll be creating after we will be calling method in calling method add method calling. Suppose a dot add So I dot add and passing the parameter uh, passing the parameter amol. It so finally will be print the output is amol. So uh, method overloading it can be achieve the polymorphism. So in this example there are we have creating the two method and the method first method add and it is passes the parameter integer, and second one method add and it is different parameter and integer a and string name. So it is can be achieved by the method overloading. And another example of the method overloading is the suppose the we are creating the class student, and it is the inside the method it is inside the method public void add, and it is passes the parameter suppose integer a, integer b, and integer b, and it is inside the addition of third variable will be creating integer c is equal to a plus b, and after printing the uh, after sys out the c. And second one is the second one method will be created void public void add, and we have passing the parameter integer a, integer b, integer c, and and we have creating the fourth variable integer d, and will be addition of the three element integer a plus b plus c, and after be output after will be sys out the output print d, and we have creating the main method and creating the object of student class. So student s1 is equal to new student, and after we'll be calling the add method. So s1 dot add, and after will be passes the parameter suppose 10, 20, 30, and after final output will be a we calling the second one method, and after output is the 60. So it is the method overloading can be achieved. The second one type is the runtime polymorphism. So runtime polymorphism is can be achieve the method overriding. So what is mean by the method overriding? So method overriding means suppose two different we are creating the two different class. First one is the different class, and it is inside the method name is same, and and it is inside the parameter is same. So it is called as the method overriding. So it is method overriding it used to the inheritance, and it is the achieve the runtime polymorphism. So so some condition of the identify the method overriding. So first one is the the class name will be different, and second one is the this class inside the method name is same, and it is the parameter will be same. The example of method overriding is suppose we have creating the class student, and it is the and inside the method we have creating the method public void public void run, and passes the parameter suppose integer a and string name string and uh, integer b. It is the same parameter. And second one method is the public void uh, public void uh, public void add, and it passes the parameter suppose integer a, integer b, and integer c. The parameter will be same. After we'll be creating the second one class is the dog class, and it is and passes the parameter, suppose I suppose the passes parameter, uh, uh, a string name, and a uh, string college. It is the passes the same parameter. So second one class, and after we'll be creating the main method, and we have creating the object of second class though. So second class extend the class class animal. So we are creating the second class object. So second one class is the uh, second one class is the second one class dog is equal to d is equal to d dog d is equal to new dog. And after we have calling the method, suppose d dot run, and it is calling by the parent class method. So it can be achieve the method overriding. So polymorphism is, so all of the above polymorphism can be achieved the method overriding. Polymorphism is can be achieved the uh, one task in perform in many ways. So it is most important in the Java concept. So Java inside the many tasks, and it is completed from the many ways. So it is used to the polymorphism. So thank you, sir.